Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashan, Yahweh Shai, to the whole collective Israel. This is your brother Shema Shawan coming back with another lesson. And this lesson is called Be Not a Hypocrite Among Men. We have many individuals in Israel who are complete hypocrites. They say one thing and do another, right? So, we have to allow our behavior, and our actions to dictate, right? We don't want to be hypocrites like that because remember, Yahweh's eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, right? And in these times, Yahweh's eyes are always on the righteous, okay? So we pray that we're righteous. We pray that we yea, yea, and nay, nay, okay? Because, and also, family members and acquaintances, so-called friends, are also they're viewing our actions, right? They're viewing our conduct. They're viewing our speech to say, okay, wow, he said this, but he's doing something different, right? So we can't be, a stumbling block to people because you don't know. Maybe that family member or that friend or whatever is interested in this gospel, but when they see that you're contrary or you're a hypocrite, it may cause them to become disinterested, okay? So let's get some precepts here, right? So we have to, let our yea be yea and our nay be nay, right? So let's go to the book of Matthew and get some red letter on Mashiach Yahweh Shai, okay? This is Matthew chapter 12 and 36. It says, "But I say unto you that every, not some, that every, not most, that every idle word that man shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment." See that every idle word. 37 it says, "For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned." So our words can also condemn us as well and justify us. So we have to let our yea be yea and our nay be nay, okay? Can't be hypocrites among men, okay? Let's go to the book of Ecclesiasticus. Chapter 1 and 29. It says, "Be not an hypocrite in the sight of men, and take good heed what thou speakest." Didn't we just not read in red leather in Matthew there, 12, every idle word that we speak, we're going to be judged on it, okay? So again, we have to let our yea be yea and our nay be nay, okay? Let's go to the book of Job. Let's get Job chapter 13 and 16. It says, "He also shall be my salvation, for an hypocrite shall not come before him." See that? A hypocrite cannot come before Yahweh Ba'ashan, Yahweh Shai in righteousness. Okay? Let's stay in the book of Job. Let's stay in the book of Job. We're going to get Job 15. Job chapter 15 and verse 34 says, "For the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacle of bribery." This is how bad being a hypocrite is. It can kill you, right? Because a person is expecting you to adhere to your word, right? So an individual should be able to trust you, that you're going to do the best you can to fulfill, that agreement that you made with that individual, okay, right? And doing that, then this won't happen. Let's go to the book of 2 Corinthians, because we don't want to put a stain, right, and cause people to stumble, right? So this is 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 3. It says, "Giving no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed." Because people, they'll blame the ministry, saying, okay, Shema Shawan is representing, Yahweh Ba'ashan, Yahweh Shai in this manner. You don't know, this man say one thing and do something else. This man is a hypocrite. So we don't want to put a stain on the ministry like that. We have to yea, yea, and nay, nay. For it says, but in all things approving ourselves as the ministers of God in much patience, in afflictions, in necessities, in distresses, in stripes, in imprisonments, in tumults, in labors, in watching, in fasting. If you're going to fast with a brother, you commit to fasting with a brother or sister, you're supposed to fast. Commit that. Stay committed to your word. Right? 6, it says, by pureness, by knowledge, by long suffering with that brother, sister, by kindness, by the Holy Ghost, by love unfeigned, Israel. Right? It says, by the word of truth, by the power of Yahweh, by the armor of righteousness on the right hand and on the left. That's the even balance. Okay? We can't be hypocrites among men like that. Okay, let's go back to the book of Sirach. You have to love your neighbor, your brother. Your brother has to be able to trust you and be able to confide in you and divulge, some of your deepest thoughts and feelings. You know what I'm saying? So how can a person, respect you in that regard if they can't trust you? You say one thing, you do another. That's a hypocrite. Okay, let's get Sirach chapter 6 from the top, Israel. It says, see, instead of a friend, become not an enemy, because you can become an enemy when you say something, right? Or you commit to something with a brother or sister and you don't fulfill it, right? That person, say, holy mackerel, man, this, he's not a man of his word. She's not a woman of her word. Right? So we have to fulfill those obligations if Yahweh say the same. It says, for thereby thou shalt inherit an ill name. See that? Shame and reproach. Even so shall a sinner that have a double tongue. See that? We can't have double tongues here. Like Esau. Right? 5, it says, see, sweet language will multiply friends, and a fair speaking tongue will increase kind greetings. All right, let's jump down to 14. It says, a faithful friend is a strong defense. Yes, he's faithful. He's going to do exactly what he says, or try to do it. If not, he's going to give you an explanation. Why? Or why not? You're not going to hear just silence. It's like, what happened to this person? Again, it says, a faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that hath found such, and one hath found a treasure. It's a treasure to have a faithful friend that you can depend on, you can rely on. Not a hypocrite. It says, nothing doeth countervail a faithful friend, and his excellency is invaluable. It's invaluable. You can trust this man or woman. Okay? 16, a faithful friend is the medicine of life. Is the medicine of life, Israel. And they that fear Yahweh shall find him. Whosoever feareth Yahweh shall direct his friendship aright. For as he is, so shall his neighbor be also. So if you with a cat, who's a hypocrite, that spirit's going to start jumping off on you. You got to be a faithful Yahweh fearing man and woman. Okay? All right. Let's go to Luke chapter 6. Let's go to Luke 6. Be not a hypocrite among men. Luke 6 and 46. Now watch what Yahweh says here. It says, Luke 6 and 46, it says, and why call ye me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say? That's a hypocrite. That's a hypocrite. So in essence, right here in this verse, this Luke 6 and 46, Yahushua is calling them hypocrites. Okay? Because they don't do what they say, or they don't do what Yahweh commands us to do. That's a hypocrite. Okay? Let's get Matthew. Let's get Matthew chapter 5. Matthew 5 and 37. It says, but let your communication be yea, yea, nay, nay. For whatsoever is more than these cometh of evil. Right, so you're gonna have a negative situation. If you're always saying something out your mouth, just running off at the mouth, right, saying stuff and it's completely contrary, being completely hypocritical, right? It's gonna cause evil, okay, in that regard, because people can't trust you, okay. Let's go to the book of John. Let's go to John 15 and check this out. Let's go to John 15 and verse 12. Be not a hypocrite among men. All right? So this is red letter. John 15 and 12. It says, this is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you. Right? Greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Who's going to want to lay down his life for a hypocrite? Okay? Okay? So we have to understand this. This is why Yahweh is building us up now. He's building us up in the spirit. He's building this tabernacle, right, of us, faithful, righteous men and women that fear Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Okay? We can't be hypocrites. We can't be hypocritical. Okay? Let's go to 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians chapter 13. Look at this. 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and 5. It says, examine yourselves. So we have to examine ourselves every single day that Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, gives us an opportunity to glorify him, to fear him, to keep his commandments every single day. It says, examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith, prove your own selves, know ye not your own selves, that how that Mashiach Yahushua is in you, except ye be reprobate. So we're looking every single day that Yahweh puts his spirit back in us and gives us an opportunity to glorify him and to fear him and to do his works, loving your brother, forgiving your brother. The fruits of the spirit. Let's go to the book of Lamentations. Can't be hypocrites. We read in that Sirach piece, Sirach chapter 6, how we'll have we'll get an ill name. An ill name before who? Before Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Not only men. Let's go to Lamentations chapter 3 and verse 40. It says, let us search and try our ways. See that? We're examining ourselves and turn again to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. So we have to search and examine ourselves all the time. All right? To see if we reprobate or not. Let's go to the book of Psalms. Let's go to Psalms chapter 139. And we're going to read verses 23 and 24. It says, search me, O Yahweh, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts. And see if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. So we're looking every single second of the day. How can I get better for Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai? How can I get better for Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai? In an effort to please Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushua. Yahweh bought us with a price. We don't own us. Yahweh owns us. Okay? Let's go to Titus 16. Slakia. Titus 1 and 16. Titus 1 and 16. Be not a hypocrite among men. Titus 1 and 16, it says, they profess that they know Yahweh, but in works they deny him. That's a hypocrite. Being abominable, being disobedient, and unto every good work reprobate. That is a hypocrite. They're doing one thing and saying another. That's a hypocrite. All right? Let's get Mark chapter 7. Examine ourselves every single second day that Yahweh gives us an opportunity. All right? Let's go to Mark 7 and 6. Mark 7 and 6, it says, he answered and said unto them, well have Isaiah, or Isaiah, prophesied of ye hypocrites, as it is written, that this people honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. See that? Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines and commandments of men. Right? So these people are so inclined on trying to please other people. Our main objective, our main mission is to please Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushua. Behavior, our behavior. Our behavior should define our character. Righteous, quiet individuals, children of Israel, of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushua. Okay? Let's go to Psalms. It's like, let's go to Proverbs. Let's go to the book of Proverbs 27. Proverbs 27, and we're going to look at verse 10. It says, thy own friend Slakia. God. Proverbs 27 and 11, it says, my son, be wise. Slakia. Proverbs 27:10, it says, thy own friend and thy father's friend forsake not, neither go into thy brother's house in the day of his calamity. For better is a neighbor that is near than a brother far off. See that? So in other words, I'm saying we have to come together. This brother, you know what I'm saying, may have expected you to come over. You told him you're going to come over, you know what I'm saying? And you're far off from this brother. But then you go into this brother's house, you know what I'm saying, during this calamity. It says, for better is a neighbor that is near than a brother far off. Okay? Okay. Let's say in the book of Proverbs here. Let's go to Proverbs 18 and 19. It says, see, a brother offended is harder to be won than a strong city, and their contentions are like the bars of the castle. So we don't want to offend people, telling them something and you don't fulfill your obligation. You offend that brother or sister, and so it's difficult, to rekindle that type of relationship that you had with that individual, because you're going to start having trust issues, and that's bad. Right? So you have to try to rebuild that back. So just let your yea be yea and your nay be nay. You can avoid all of that. Okay? Let's go to James. Let's go to the book of James, chapter 1 and 22. It says, but be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like a man beholding his natural face in a glass. That's a hypocrite. Okay? Right? Let's go to Zechariah. Let's go to the book of Zechariah 11. So, we can't be hypocrites as well. Zechariah 11, we're going to look at verses 14. Actually, yeah, we don't need this, okay? We're not going to look at this. Let's pick it up at John 13. Let's pick it up at John 13 at 34. Be not a hypocrite, Israel. John 13 and 34. It says, a new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. How do you love your brother? By keeping your word. One of the aspects of a friendship. Okay? It says, by this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if you have loved one another. When you love your brother, sister, you're not going to tell them something and not back that thing up. You're going to do the best you can. We understand that things happen, but you would just have a conversation with an individual and let them know what happened. We don't just not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Right? So this is how you love your brother, right? You commit to that man, that woman, in honesty. Okay? In honesty, not being a hypocrite. Okay? Let's get James. Let's go back to the book of James. And get James 2 and 18. James 2 and 18, it says, yea, yea, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. See that? So we have to allow our behavior to dictate. We shouldn't have to say a word. The person says, wow, that's a pretty righteous guy, that's a pretty righteous woman, right? So I pray that this lesson has been edifying, Israel. Be not a hypocrite among men. Let your yea be yea and your nay be nay. Once again, I'm going to give all glory, all honor, all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.